What's good, y'all? We back, man. Good morning. We about to be reacting to this lady who scammed Walmart out of $140,000 US money. You know? Let's see, man. Let's go ahead and get into it.
And you should see the data that Walmart has on them.
Oh my goodness. Holy Toledos.
Damn. They was all around the US stealing money. From Florida to Maine to Washington.
October 31st, 2024. An officer at a Walmart responded to reports of a possible scam at the electronics counter. A couple was identified as the perpetrators, with the male acting as a distraction while the female carried out the scam. Afterward, the male exited first, followed by the female. The officer followed the female outside and detained her as she approached a vehicle, believed to be driven by the male suspect, who sped off before the officer could identify the license plate. The woman carried out the same scam at multiple Walmart locations across the country.
I mean, somebody got to get away, right?
Amassing over $140,000 before this incident.
Yeah, that's really nice how he just left you. Huh. Yeah, I wonder why he'd do something like that. Yeah. That's something. He lets you take the fall for the crime, huh?
Damn.
He lets you take the fall for the crime. He's not willing to get caught.
Hell no.
Nah. You get caught.
Hell yeah.
Can you tell me what I do?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Can you tell me what I do?
You put this one in my hand?
We'll get to that in a minute. Because you're being detained right now.
Damn, she got far as hell. How the hell she got that far, man? Feel like they went 2 blocks. He covered her face like she gonna be back in that bed.
You're being detained right
now. You never
now.
know though.
We're investigating a crime, and we believe that you and your husband or your partner just committed. Okay.
What's that?
Yep. So you're not free to go.
Damn, bruh. She knows she caught, but she trying to play crazy. She know it's over. Well, can she go to the toilet?
No, you're staying right here.
No, you come with me.
No, you're staying right
here. Please, I beg you.
9-354.
Please, mister. You come with me. Because I want to go to the toilet,
put me on suspicious search.
Let her go to the toilet, man. She's trying to go to the toilet.
You have your ID on you? You care if I open and get your ID?
I give you my ID.
I can get it? Okay. Is it in here?
I give you the ID, please. Can you open my...
Just tell me where it is. I'll get it if you tell me where it is.
She like, man, I don't want to tell this what my ID is. What's up, Dad?
Yeah.
Good morning, man. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, this one.
Is it in here? Okay.
This. The New York.
Georgia?
New York.
New York. Damn, she got a lot of IDs, man.
Can I put my this one back?
9-354 with the name out of New York. Is this real?
Sorry?
Last of Vladimir, Victor, Lincoln, Adam, David, Ida, Mary, Ida, Robert.
That's Putin cousin, man.
John, Edward, Sam, Ida, Charles, Adam.
That's Vladimir Putin cousin right there.
1995. Oh, here's a whole list of aliases. Okay. See if any of those are on it. Okay. All the names she provided.
Walmart's loss prevention team was very familiar with the woman, having linked her to 45 incidents at stores across the United States.
45.
She was known to use numerous aliases, and the name and date of birth she just gave did not match any existing records.
All right, so what's your real name?
Jessica.
Jessica? Okay, you know lying to the police is a crime?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are lying because there's no record on that.
That's why you just don't say nothing. You ain't gotta lie. You feel me? Just keep your mouth shut.
That name. You are lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Yes, you're lying. You want to give me your real name, or do you want to get charged with giving an officer fake identification information?
Remain silent.
It's not your name.
It's my name, I swear.
I
My
swear.
name.
Do you have another
It is my name.
ID in there? Can you work on building PC for the money switch? I'm gonna go.
Please, can I go to the restroom?
Nope,
Please,
nope.
you come with me.
Nope.
Please, I beg you.
She's not going.
Please.
Nope, she's not going. You can wet your pants. I don't care.
Damn.
So here's what's going to happen. You
What
can
the
either give me
hell?
your correct
Is this somebody's birthday? She look like that clown that had a one balloon. Yeah, it.
name right now, or I'm going to get you fingerprinted. I'm going to get you fingerprinted, and then when your real name comes up, you're going to be charged with the crime for lying to the police. Okay, so you have one more chance.
Zip it.
Because okay, no, all right.
Lady, like it's hot in here, bitch.
Can you send an APIS to my location?
The officers requested an APIS check after the woman refused to provide her real name. An APIS, or Automated Fingerprint Identification System, is a computerized tool used by law enforcement to capture, store, and compare fingerprints. It quickly identifies individuals by matching their fingerprints against a database of known prints and is often used when someone's identity is in question.
Do whatever you need to do to build PC and the other stores on the same subject. Okay. You know, yes. Make calls or whatever, because we can go on that too. Okay. Hey Nate, have the guy audit the drawers too. Which one? Have the guy audit the drawers right now to see if this happened right now. Is there any way that can? I can audit the register. Yep. See what we can get there.
At this point in time, the woman was only detained. The officer still needed enough evidence to make an arrest.
All right, so this is fake. Yeah, it's fake. It can just go in the garbage. It's fake. Yeah.
Okay.
You know you ain't throwing that in the garbage, man. You about to use that for evidence. Come on, man.
It's fake. Hey, John, if you have any, with the former incidents, if you have any, evidence there that this is an accomplice, then we can go that route also. Okay, I have something to and show. We can add that. I have one from a couple months ago.
Bro, they call her 2 blocks away, damn near.
Okay. All right, that's the guy that was here tonight.
While reviewing past incidents, a loss prevention team member returned with the audit of the cash drawer involved in the scam. Unsurprisingly, it was short by a significant amount, closely matching the value of the products that had been, quote-unquote, purchased.
How the hell she do that, man?
$31.99.37 is what we're short right here. Cash long short.
Okay.
So basically $3,200 probably.
All right. Hey, John.
It's not 3,200, shawty. You just said it was under 32. Trying to round it up.
So how are you going to put this together with her to this?
Why does she have this balloon? Is it Halloween? What? 10/31. August, September. Oh, it's on. Oh, that's Halloween. That's why 10/31. Okay. I was about to say, what the hell? But you always gotta have a clown. Somebody gotta be the clown. You know?
I can build this because if we arrest her tonight, this is a felony charge. We have 72 hours for our detectives to be able to run this case. Okay. And push the charges through. Okay. So when she goes to jail, it starts the clock ticking. Okay. That's why it needs to be fairly solid when I leave here with her. Okay. I do everything I can. Yep. So
Do everything I can.
So I'm gonna go get the rest of this stuff. So right now it looks like you stole $3,200, something like that. So that's what we're working through. Okay, just to update you on what we're looking at. So here's the detainee. The ID is fake. I can't even get a name on her yet, but they're coming. But I'm still working through PC with John. So.
She's from New York? When did you come to Washington? So when did you get to Washington?
2 days.
2
days.
2 or 3 days. How'd you get here?
She walked, nigga.
Car? You drove from New York in your own personal car? Someone drove you from New York? What brings you to Washington? What brings you to Washington State?
What you think, nigga? I'm trying to scam Walmart out of some money. She ain't gonna say that though.
Hmm?
You need to just be quiet.
So I think, I'm sure he's already explained it to you. He's not pulling up anything on that driver's license. We're not getting that, that return for your driver's license? It's not showing like it's a real license. It's real. Because I'm
Yeah.
also from New York. And I left New York, I guess, after that was issued. My driver's license from New York looked nothing like that.
Things change, bro.
Hmm? Where'd you get it from?
Canal Street.
No, but where did you get it from?
She had no answer.
He wants me to get all the items.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get it all back. Rosa actually saw the switch.
Okay.
She came and told me about it.
All right.
I couldn't understand what she was saying at first. She talked so soft.
Mm-hmm.
And I just asked her what happened, and she said, because he said that she never took the money back.
Okay.
She did that. Rosa said that she laid it all out. She said she thinks it was probably 1,000. And it was Isaiah on the register. Rosa was standing behind, so she could see the whole thing, and she saw the what do you call it, switch. So you might want to talk to Rosa maybe in like an audio interview.
I will. I told
her that Isaiah told me twice that she never took the money back.
She what?
Isaiah told me twice that she never took the money back.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Hey.
The officer equipped with the AFIS device arrived to scan the woman's fingerprints. While the scan was being conducted, the lead investigator interviewed a Walmart employee who had witnessed the transaction.
Hey, so I'm going to talk to you about the switch. To just tell me what you saw when they came from the beginning to the end, what you saw happen.
It was just normally like, it was kind of weird because she kept asking for like, at first she started with watches, and then she started like asking for like the GoPro, like headphones, and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And the husband was asking for like PS5 and like I think other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually when he was checking the lady out, she ended up not wanting some stuff. And then when they were counting the money, she took it back, and that's when I saw her like slip her finger like through the bills.
Okay.
And then she kept like eyeing me because she saw me like standing behind right there, and she kept eyeing me. That's why it kind of like looked suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so had she already paid for the items she had? How did that work before the switch?
Before that checkout that you saw, she had checked out that stuff before, and that's when I went to go look for her.
Okay. And then at what point did you see her do the switch?
I didn't see her take the money. I just saw her finger like divide because then Isaiah stood up in front of her, so I didn't see her like stuff anything. I just saw like it was weird that she.
Okay. So is when Isaiah was between you and her, you thought?
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you more in a little.
The switch being referred to is a crucial element of the woman's scam.
Huh?
It's a tactic designed to deceive the cashier, making them believe the full payment for the products has been made, when in reality the woman retained most of the funds.
What's going on, Jessica?
Huh? In the freezer. That bit gonna be cold.
It takes like 5-10 minutes. He has to like plug in. Okay. So
I ain't know they had a fingerprint machine that they could just bring out.
She's the one that saw the switch. Mm-hmm. So tell me what happened from your perspective.
Thank
I walked
you.
over to the bathroom and she asked me where the.
You can talk louder.
She asked me where the electronics was at.
Yeah.
I told her it was across. So I went to the bathroom when I came back and she was still there. And then Cole was talking to her at first. And then she asked me like if we had a tablet and some watches and stuff. So I grabbed them and I
A
brought
tablet and what?
some watches and, and the GoPros.
Okay. Apple
So,
Watches?
Yeah,
Okay. And you grabbed those for her?
Yeah.
How many?
2 Apple Watches, 2 tablets, and then it was like 3 pairs of headphones.
Okay. You gave those to her. What happened?
I said,
Bro, that security guard is looking at whoever talking.
and then she gave me the money, or she counted the money, 1,000 at first, and I counted it back and I laid it down on the table. And she did it 2 more times for 3,000, and then she gave me another 300 after that, and I put them in the machine to check if they're real, and then I just put all of it in the till.
Okay. So she counted 3,000. Did you count 3,000 back to her?
Yeah.
Every single time?
Yeah.
And then she gave you 300 after that. What's that mean?
For
You mean you counted 3,000, 1,000, 3 separate times?
Yeah.
Then she laid 300 more on that?
Yeah.
Okay. And you counted that back to her? So you stuck $3,300 in the till?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. At what point was all of that money laying out there and you not watching it?
When I was putting it in the machine to test it.
Okay. Well, how many did you test?
Like 4 or 5.
Okay. Or can you find on your camera that while he's testing it? Yeah. While you're testing the 4 or 5, you have your back to it. Nobody else is watching $3,000, correct? Okay. When did she start dealing with Rosa? The other guy?
Bro,
And when did the other items come?
why would you turn your back if you counting $3,000 with somebody? You know they gonna take that shit once you turn your back. Like, come on, bro.
Come into play?
You got to be aware of that.
Your transaction had already taken place, right?
Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't Rosa, it was Cole.
Cole, okay. But Rosa was there and she saw kind of this going on when she was paying you. Is that when Rosa was there?
She got there like at the end.
Okay.
I think they said that it had happened before.
Okay. So then it looks like she bought like 30.
Are regular street cops not allowed to have beards, bro? They always have a mustache.
$300 worth of stuff. She counted 1,000 out. This dude in here counted 1,000 back 3 different times. Then she hands him 300 to cover the rest of it. When she has 3,300 laying there, he turns and puts 4 or 5 of them in the money tester. Then he puts them in the till. So we think it was when he turned that she took 3,000.
Of course.
But that's what we gotta confirm. If not, then I think we gotta let her go.
Okay.
Nothing.
Like 5 fingerprint captures. I don't know if she's in a fingerprint
Bro, why
report
you-
or what. It should be the entire U.S. So
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Her fingerprint scan did not match any records across the United States. The officers still
Damn.
lacked solid proof that she had committed a crime until they finally reviewed the footage of the transaction.
There she goes.
Oh, he's not even looking at this screen.
She took all of
She basically would have been scot free if like the camera didn't catch her, bro.
it back. Okay, there you go. All right, we got hard evidence.
Damn.
Yep. Okay, so you're under arrest for, and it's going to be a felony charge for stealing around $3,000. We're going to get the exact number. You're under arrest. Okay, stand up.
And her boyfriend left her, bro.
All right, perfect. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. So you're under arrest for theft of
Too late for all
$3,000,
that.
give or take. We'll get the exact number figured out. But that's what's going on. You understand your rights that I read to you? Yes or no? Huh?
I'm lost in nothing.
Okay.
So still waiting for 3 more fingerprints to come back, but so far, like the 10 I took just now, nothing.
Bro, when I used to work at the pawn shop, it was this guy who used to come in there. He used to always want to look at the jewelry, like rings and stuff. And one day he got me, bro. I was showing him a engagement ring, like a solitaire ring. And he was like a little short, like I don't know if he was like Arabic or Mexican. I don't know, Italian. He'll come with the little magnifying glass to be looking at the diamond cuts and shit. And I don't know what the hell he did, but he had a ring that looked exactly like the one he was looking at. And he used to always be like trying to look close. He always had this little pouch with him. And I don't know, man. He just switched that shit on me. Then at the end of the night, when we was about to close the pawn shop, realized that shit was fake. That shit was crazy.
The little digging on
That bitch
links just
scam me,
I'm
dude.
curious. She was cited back in May.
Gotta be on point.
Or something like that for doing the same thing. And it mentions in the very vague report that her New York ID is fraudulent with the same ID numbers that you guys ran. So she has a physical copy. It sounds like it's fraudulent, but I don't see anything about like what her actual name and date of birth is.
Okay.
So apparently she's done this before. This was back in May of this year.
They're part of a huge theft ring, and you should see the data that Walmart has on them. I mean, they're hitting y'all's Walmart too. They're hitting every Walmart pretty much, but all over the U.S., it's like millions of dollars. They're Romanian gang or whatever, not gang, but they're basically the modern Romanian. Anyway, but they're all mafia type stuff, and they're all like family.
And it's not just in Washington; it's around the U.S.
It's the whole U.S.
Holy shit! Yeah, I saw the Burbank one something about like iPads and phones. And cash.
Yeah, it's always electronics and it's always cash.
How did you guys catch her today?
So I have a case on these people right now that I've been working from like 2 weeks ago. And I'm still running on purpose just for this, but then I'll turn it off. But they came in tonight and they're like, hey, I think we've got these same people in here. Well, it's different people than the last couple of weeks, but they're the same like facial features. You can tell they're related. I mean, it looks like that, appears to. And then I follow her out. She's walking up to catch the car, the getaway car. He won't even let her in. He speeds off and leaves her standing there. I was like, dude, because he was just in the store with her. He just leaves her. And so at that point, I detain her. I say, okay, we're going to detain you for now and see. And then we have hard evidence of her pulling the money back and keeping like $3,000.
What did she steal today?
It's all electronics.
Okay.
PS5s, AirPod, everything. And she pocketed like $3,000 on the cashier.
While searching her belongings, officers discovered additional fake IDs.
Man, she's got all kinds of IDs, huh?
Well, when you can make one, you can make a bunch.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm surprised they haven't found a casino card in there. Emerald Queen or... Yeah. It's a pretty good scam. Yeah. You know, make it appear as though you're going to pay legitimately.
Yeah. 2 phones.
But how did she get it back, though?
Receipts. So all this I'm going to take for evidence. Oh, there's another one got hit. Red Meyer.
What's on that one?
This is a 3002.
Oh, no shit. Oh, yeah.
No shit.
Ah.
Yes.
That's a good piece of evidence right there.
Yep. Probably keeps trying to call her. Some coins.
You could actually.
Why he trying to call her?
Organize retail theft just based on what we got so far.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
100%.
9A.
He know damn well his wife just got caught by the police. Why are you trying to call her, bro? You might as well wait till she call you.
6360.
Okay.
Let me see that, Georgia.
See, that's a different name.
Yeah.
Right? Francie O'Meara.
Does it look like her?
Francie. Yeah.
Let me take a look at you real quick. Look this way.
I can't.
Why?
Because this way.
Because of what?
The lights will put
My neck hurt.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Wow. You got quite a repertoire of names here. What's your real name?
Jessica.
Last name?
Vladimir.
Where do you live at?
New York.
Hmm?
New York.
New York. So you're just here for what? Vacation?
I'm traveling, bruh.
You gotta speak up. I can't hear you.
I'm coming visiting the Seattle. Visiting.
Visiting?
Yes.
It's quite a interesting scam you got there.
I'm going to go get recorded
I'm not
statements.
doing
Okay.
Scam.
Hmm?
I'm not doing scam.
Not doing a scam?
No.
No? Put $3,000 on the table and then
I'm not
take them all,
I'm
take
not
them all
taking- I pay
away,
all the
and then you
stuff.
take all the merchandise.
I
You didn't even pay for it.
The stuff, sir.
You only paid $300. The
No,
video shows that.
I want to see the video.
You'll get to see it in court.
Okay. Really, I want to
She
see
said,
the
I want to
video.
see the video.
You're not going to see it tonight
Why?
because you're under arrest. We have no legal reason to let you have to take the video.
I'm not taking nothing for this Walmart. I pay all the money.
You know that
I want to see the video. That video.
You're still gonna. It doesn't matter because you're still gonna get booked anyway. You'll have your chance to look at the video, but that'll be in court, not here out in a police car.
I know. Because I want to see how can I tell these people from Walmart because I spent the money.
You got a similar receipt for Fred Meyer in your purse for
Yes.
$3,000.
Yes.
So this seems to be some kind of a pattern for you.
I'm not doing nothing.
So you're saying that you didn't put $3,000
Trying to see what she went wrong so she can correct
on
it
the
next
table.
time.
Money.
And when the
And
person turned around, you took all the money back except for
I'm not taking
$300,
money back.
and you took the merchandise as well.
I'm not taking the money back.
Found it in your purse.
It's my money then.
Hmm?
It's my money.
Yeah, that money's going to be in evidence now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. I pay all the money.
No, that's not what the video is showing, and that's not what they're saying.
The video.
You're not going to see the video tonight. We have no idea who you really are.
I want to call my solicitor.
Yeah, what?
I want to call my solicitors.
Solicitor?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What the hell?
I want to call somebody.
Oh, you get a chance to call somebody, but it'd be from the King County Jail.
Oh, she said her soul
So my
sister.
understanding is she goes with all the merchandise. She puts down $3,000+. Clerk turns around, starts putting the bills in the fake checker. She grabs all the money, grabs the merchandise, and takes off.
Stays there.
Oh,
Actually, what-
you just
they don't
left.
steal the merchandise per se. What they do. You want to show the video?
It's right there, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. So what does she do exactly?
That's when they're scanning all the items.
Okay.
So what they do
Mhm.
is they scan all the items. She
Mhm.
just got hit like last week, was it? Or the week before?
Same person?
They're a,
Different,
They're
okay.
a group. There's
Damn.
40 of them.
Really?
They're from Romania.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what they do. And what they scan all. They got her for laptops, but they scan all. These headphones are $430 a piece.
Oh, geez.
What the fuck?
How did she get them out of the lock case?
So they just ask them.
Oh.
So what they do is they pay cash for it,
Yeah.
and you'll see she puts up all the cash in 3 separate stacks.
Okay.
But they target new associates
Mhm.
and young ones. And then they'll
Definitely
as the
gotta get the
associates
young
count
one.
cash, They'll
Mhm.
take it back.
There you go.
And then they do a little.
Look at her
They
purse. Look how
fold
much
it
money
underneath
she has.
their thumb, and they just hand it back to them. And the cashier doesn't count them back. Basically, last 2 weeks ago, the total was $3,600.
Mhm.
They only paid $1,900.
Ah.
So they do pay cash, but it's not all the cash.
All the cash. I see. That's why she puts it in different stacks.
Yes,
Ah.
because he counted the first stack.
Yeah.
And they part.
Damn.
So he's counting it and he's fake checking them.
He only checks 3 of them.
Okay. And he assumes the rest are okay.
Yes.
Okay. So he takes the second.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna scan all of them.
Ah. Why didn't he put it in the register?
That's what he should have done, or at least put
Yeah.
it out of her reach.
Right.
With that dollar amount.
Yeah.
He did well with the merchandise. He stuck it down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom. You're like, so she's got it ready as soon as, you know, it's kind of like gambling. He's not going to count one of them. If she's got that much money, it must be real.
Let's see where she take it at though.
Third, fourth.
So this is where they're going to take it all back.
Mm-hmm. Why is he not saying anything at this point?
I don't know.
Okay, so
For
she
real.
has all the cash now.
So why she taking the money back if he counted it, set it there? What's the use of her taking it and him letting her take it? So when she give it back, he got to count it all over again.
When the woman picks up the money, she uses the switch to take some back before giving the rest to the cashier.
Yeah.
So what you might want to do, note that exact moment.
The time?
Yeah. So you can-
Oh, I see what's happening. So
I don't.
she counts out. Okay, the total is, let's say it's $3,500. She counts it out, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 500. So while he's messing around, he puts the money right here. She grabs all the money together, assuming he counted it. Then she sleight of hands
Yes.
the money off of the thing, and then gives the rest back to him,
Correct.
minus approximately whatever.
Yes. And
Okay.
assuming he won't count it again.
Right.
And most of them don't. They're
Ah,
brand new. That's what they.
yes.
There's times they'll walk around the store looking for new associates. If they
Mhm.
don't see any, they'll just walk out.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Damn.
So all in all, what did she short him?
So 3,200. This is the receipts right here.
Mhm.
The till is short 31.99.37.
So how much money did she put out there? What was she?
So that transaction.
3,200.
You can put that in the.
How did she manage to take back so much money though?
Because she picked it all up
Yeah,
and
sleight of handed.
and then gave it back to him, and he didn't recount it.
I mean,
It would feel different.
$3,000 is pretty thick.
Well, we couldn't really see him count it
Oh,
because he counted it in his hands.
yeah.
It's not on the table, but
Bro, she might would have had got away if because you can't really even tell she did that. If she wouldn't have had all that corroborating evidence in her purse and stuff, she probably would have got away with this, man.
I did too.
It just seems unlikely that
You feel me?
if the
Uh,
total
All the
was,
money, right?
that's almost all the money that she
Yeah.
took back.
So how the fuck he didn't know?
That's
So
why-
how many? Do you want me to ring these up and see what the total was, or do you
Yeah,
want
I
me to
didn't
do
get.
that?
I didn't get.
Is it possible that this associate is working in concert with her?
Uh-oh. Now they trying to assume Jit helped them out. Look at the lady right there. We never thought about that.
got that vibe, but because he told us a few things separately at first.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah,
let's say
no,
the total's
I already know
3,500,
this is him.
and that would mean,
So she took all of it back.
yeah, she took basically all of it back.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was confused too at first. I was like, she didn't take all of the money though.
Yeah.
So I don't.
So if they thinking he helping her, what about all the other times across the country they've been doing that? So they gonna have to suspect everybody who they scammed is helping them. Then they just can't, say he helping and not everybody else helping.
No, he put it in as something different. Because at first he told me that she never touched the money after she laid it down, and that he counted each stack several times. And then I asked him 3 or 4 times because I couldn't figure out. I was trying to figure out if it was short.
He probably forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you show him the picture of the road real quick?
Yep, sure can.
The list of agencies, how many of them there are.
Right here, actually, right here. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the amount.
They do all look
Holy Toledos.
Oh, that.
Let me take a photo down.
Damn. $1 million damn near, man.
$800,000.
And all the faces they
Shit.
There's gotta be.
I see why Walmart be changing up all they shit.
One of them got caught. Costco got.
I see why Walmart be changing a lot of shit, man. Them Romanians raping their ass, ain't it?
Caught like 2 weeks ago. He's over
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name you said?
Costco months now.
So that kind of sounds like the name the other officer said her real name was, or something like that. Something like that. Like, he said like some weird.
Well, she's getting booked, so they'll figure out who she is.
The woman was booked and charged with second-degree theft. She remains in Walmart's ORR database as a member of an organized retail theft ring. The investigation is ongoing. Her real name was never officially confirmed, and the name on the arrest report is the one she provided during the incident. Of the 45 incidents mentioned earlier, she was involved in every one, either directly seen in the transaction or connected to individuals who completed it. As noted, these scams totaled $140,000. Here are summaries of 3 of these incidents: one in Wasco, California, one in Cerritos, California, and one in Las Vegas, Nevada. Officers advised Walmart's loss prevention team to monitor the cashier who processed the transaction, though no evidence has surfaced suggesting their involvement in the criminal activity. We will provide updates on the case as more information becomes available. Share your thoughts.
Damn. Yeah, they was raping them, man. They definitely was raping them, y'all. So, yeah, man, that's it for that video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. They still ain't got her, though. It's still gonna be hard for them to prove that. It's a good scam, though. And the whole family in on it, too, man. Shit.